What did you think of the Lions draft? I think they got contributors all over the place. Let's talk about it. Are you kidding me? They trade up in the first round and they grab Terrion Arnold. I mean, this is possibly the best man corner in this draft. It was arguably, but they went up and they got their guy. Terrion Arnold's going to come in and immediately contribute. You can listen to this guy's press conference. You understand that this is a born leader. You can feel it. You can sense it from him. How often do you get the two best cornerbacks in the draft? Two SEC cornerbacks right here in the second round. Lions go get Ennis the Menace, pick 61. They got another cornerback, high-level cornerback that's going to come right in and compete right in that cornerback 2, cornerback 3 spot. Right there with Amik Robertson. Right there with Carlton Davis. Right there with Terrion Arnold. Just another, more competition. We want dogs back there. What they said about Ennis is he mirrors people. He takes away slants. He's the best at being able to cover people that are crossing. How did the Lions get killed was all of that. Going across the middle. Justin Jefferson going across the middle. CeeDee Lamb going across the middle. Getting beat long. Well, what do? When you have a secondary that's allowing that to happen is you go out and you change that. You make changes to your secondary. You go out, you make a trade for a man corner, Carlton Davis. I don't care what you think about him. This guy is a starting level corner. He's going to come right in. He's going to contribute. He's going to be in that room. Amik Robertson, it's a good corner. Now you draft Terrion Arnold, the best corner from the draft. You draft Ennis Rakeshaw, second best corner in the draft. Now we get into the fourth round. All of a sudden, you see the Lions pop up and they select a giant man beast in Giovanni Manu. I mean, Giovanni Manu, the Tongan nightmare. 350 pounds of get the hell out of my way. He's got the name Man in his last name because he is a man amongst boys. This isn't 350 pounds of beer gut. This is 350 pounds of man. Now, he's raw. This is a raw pick right there. But you can't teach 6'8", 350 plus. And I like this pick. I don't love this pick. This is probably my least favorite of the picks. And not because of the, I think he might be fine. I mean, he might be the right tackle of the future. It feels like you could have got him later, but maybe you couldn't have. I don't know. But if I say that this is my least favorite pick, that means I really, really like this draft because I didn't hate this pick. I'm just saying this one's the least favorite out of all the picks. I mean, it's small school, but you know what you're looking for in the later rounds, day 3 picks, is you're looking for the guys that you can develop. And the Lions have proven that they can develop players. You got Broderick Martin is the next one that's on the list. But this is another one of those types of players. You know, Derek Barnes was one of those types of players. Ifeatu Melifonwu was one of those types of players. Aleem McNeil was one of those types of players that you draft and then you develop them and then they become good players. Something about trading up. So they trade up into round 4. They go to pick 132 and they select Utah Sion Vaki. Now, one thing about trading up that you know for sure is when you trade up, you know what player you're going to get, right? They're getting the player that they want. And Sion Vaki is a Swiss Army knife because this guy plays on both sides of the ball. This guy can play safety. And they believe that he can play safety at a high level. And then they say he can play running back. So, I mean, this guy is playing safety, and then Utah has whatever problems they have in the running back room, and then he ends up having to go back there into the backfield, and then he balls out. I love this pick in round 4. They went up and got this guy. I think he's going to be very valuable as far as just a piece that you can use everywhere. He'll be a valuable special teams piece. He'll be valuable depth in the safety room, and he'll be valuable depth in the running back room. And you know the Lions love to do the fakes, right? You know, Baki's one of those guys that might actually be in the backfield and take that snap because he's good with the ball in his hand. He might take it to the house. So there you go. Round 4, pick 132. How do you not like that pick? How do you not like that pick? That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for depth and versatility. And then you got it right there. The next pick where they actually allow a whole bunch of picks to go off. And then we get into the 6th round. And then they go up and get Mekhi Wingo. Mekhi Wingo. You're talking about a defensive tackle. You're talking about somebody that can come into that room. I think that this guy comes in like a Josh Paschal type and give you pass rushing ability from the middle. And if you put him on the outside, he's probably going to be pretty good against the run in there. So I love, they gave a great grade on getting Mekhi all the way in the 6th round. He could have easily been a 4th or 3rd round pick. So now we come to my favorite pick of the draft. This one is, I love the fact that we went cornerback. I love all that. We got some starters right there. We've completely revamped the secondary. But this right here, Christian Mahogany in the 6th, this guy was a top 100 player on a lot of boards. You're talking about a plug and play, what they're saying, at least a rotational potential starter. That's the type of player you were getting right there. And that's what he is. I expect him from the 6th round, guys. Hear me? From the 6th round, you're going to get Christian Mahogany. He's going to come in and he's going to compete for a starting job. I love me some Graham Glasgow, but he's going to compete. He's going to compete. You got a potential dude right there. A run mauler. Brad Holmes said he got a little dirt bag in him. And that's a compliment, according to him. A little dirt bag. He loves to block you, drive you back, and finish you. A Jersey mentality. Hey, this guy was trying to come over here, and he was trying to get in the way of my running back. So, what did I do? I grabbed the guy by his jersey. And I used my legs, and I used that drive, and I ran him. I buried him. I'm going to run him into the ground. I'm going to finish you. That's the type of player you got right there in Mahogany. That's my favorite pick of the draft. I got to love that pick. Do you love that pick? I love that pick. That's my favorite pick in the draft. What did you think of the Lions draft? I want to know. This is Russell Wayne. The Villain Squad. God bless you. See you next time. Peace out.